Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In the previous video, we have discussed the pre-Socratic philosophers, Socrates, Plato, Aristotle and the Greek historians. In this video, we will look at another major achievement of the classical period, the development of Greek drama, especially tragedy and comedy. The classical period, roughly from the 5th to 4th century BCE, was the golden age of Athens, and during this period, Greek theatre reached its peak, and tragedy and comedy became highly developed literary forms. Tragedy was first developed in Athens and was performed during the festival of Dionysia. It emerged in Athens as part of religious festival Dionysia, and Dionysius is the god of wine and ecstasy. Comedy, it developed in association with the satire plays, the comedy plays, the satire plays. Now we are going to see about the structure of Greek tragedy. A typical Greek tragedy consists of 5 parts. First part, prologue. Second, paradox or chorus entry. Third part, episodes. Usually 5 episodes are there. Fourth one, stasimon or choral songs. Last one, exodus or conclusion. And this became the standard structure of Greek tragedy. These are the 5 parts of Greek tragedies. And Greek tragedies generally deals with mythological themes, fate, justice, and the relationship between humans and the gods. Now we are going to see about the 3 great tragedians, Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides. The first one, Aeschylus. Aeschylus is known as the father of tragedy. He is known as the father of tragedy. He introduced the second actor, making drama more complex and reduce the dominance of the chorus. That means at the beginning, there were only one actor in a tragedy who interacted with the chorus. Later, Aeschylus introduced the second actor, and after that, Sophocles introduced the third actor. No more than 3 actors were allowed in the Greek tragedy. Okay, coming back to Aeschylus, his most famous work is the Oresteia. Oresteia is a trilogy dealing with Agamemnon, his murder, and the cycle of revenge within the family. Agamemnon was killed by his own wife Clytemnestra, and her lover Aegisthus. Clytemnestra was the twin sister of Helen of Troy. Agamemnon's children Orestes and Electra takes revenge. They took revenge for the murder of their father. Other important plays include The Persians and Prometheus Bound. The next one, Sophocles. Sophocles further developed Greek tragedy by introducing the third actor and creating more realistic character. He also won prizes in dramatic competition, believed to have written many plays, over 100 plays, but most of them are lost. And his most famous works from the Theban cycle, his most famous work, Theban trilogy, it includes Oedipus Rex, Oedipus at Colonus, and Antigone. In Oedipus Rex, Oedipus unknowingly fulfills a prophecy. We know that what the prophecy is, and later blinds himself after discovering the truth. In Antigone, the conflict is between divine law and the law of the state. Other surviving plays include Ajax, Electra, and Philocletus. Euripides, the third one, Euripides. The third great tragedian was Euripides. He is known for portraying mythological figures as more human and realistic. His plays often questioned traditional beliefs and explored human emotions. He is also the author of over 90 plays, Metamorphosis Lost, and his famous play, his most important play is Medea, Medea. And other important works include Hippolytus, Andromache, the Trojan Women, Orestes, etc. The next area is Greek comedy. Alongside tragedy, comedy also flourished in Athens. Comedy developed from the same festival traditions but focused more on humor, satire, and criticism of society and politics. The first person, the first comedian is Aristophanes. Aristophanes is considered the greatest writer of old comedy and is often called the father of comedy. His plays mocked politicians, philosophers, and social practices. Some of his famous plays are The Clouds. The Clouds is a satire. It's a satire on Socrates. He cruelly caricatured Socrates, which even led to the philosopher's death, according to Plato. Second work, The Wasp. It's a criticism of Athenians' obsession with lawsuits. Third work, Lysistrata, where women attempt to end the war by denying sex. And fourth work, The Frogs, featuring a contest between Aeschylus and Euripides. And the next person is Menander. In the 4th century BCE, Menander became the leading playwright of new comedy. Unlike Aristophanes, he focused less on politics and more on everyday life, family relations, and stock characters. His best known surviving play is Dioscorus or The Grouch. He is associated with new comedy. And the next person, Pindar. Another important literary figure of the classical period was Pindar, one of the greatest lyric poets of Greece. He is famous for his victory odes, poems written to celebrate winners of athletic competitions such as the Olympic Games. These odes were accompanied by music and dance and followed a formal structure. So, the classical period witnessed the flowering of Greek drama and poetry. Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides perfected tragedy, while Aristophanes and Menander shaped the tradition of comedy. Their works laid the foundation for Western theatre and continue to influence literature even today. And if you could, there is a question for you. If you could watch only one Greek play today, would you choose a tragedy like Oedipus Rex or a comedy like Lysistrata? Tell me your choice and the reason in the comments, in the comment section. Thank you for watching. In the next video, we will continue our discussion